Good morning and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. In today's episode, once again, I have no idea what we're doing. I felt like I needed some different pieces, okay, to work with. Not that the book wasn't enough and this paper pad's not enough, but I just felt like it was too much of samey for me, for my preference. And so I wanted to get a few different images to work with because I just thought it would add a little bit more interest to the journal. And there's one more kit that I was kind of looking at because I know I have enough fairy stuff to make like a couple of journals, but I'm like, well, just let's work with this first and see. So everything I got, everything I purchased was from Mrs. Cog's Crafts. So that's her Etsy, and she has tons and tons of images, and I will try to remember to link her below. Not sponsored or anything like that. I just like her designs. I need to reprint some of the smaller, like this one I did 2 per page, and honestly I feel like I could almost go 4 per page on this. I did have a misprint on these labels, but I think what I do with it, I think that misprint is actually going to work in our favor for Bernice's idea. So I'm working on that. I'm still working on that to do something with this. Anyway, so I think what we are going to work on today is just, decorating another page, but not necessarily with one of the fairy book pages. Let's do something with the actual graphic 45 paper. So excuse me, I'm trying to get my coffee drank. I have an appointment this morning at 8:30, and then I have to be somewhere else immediately after, and I think I have to go to the grocery store, and I have to do some other things. Oh goodness, and I have to get some stuff filmed because we have a small trip planned, and I don't want to get behind on my filming. So anyway, just lots going on, which is okay. I'm good with that. I just love this one. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to use that one. And kid's still in bed because it is like really early. I woke up at like 5:30 and couldn't go back to sleep. It is not 5:30, but it's still early. So I want to I know what I want to do. I think I know what I want to do. Let me get some music paper because I don't have a full sheet on my table. So let me get that. And we've been using this one because it's got way cool paper. Oh, yep, that one's going to be perfect. I think it's going to be a good height. We're going to make it a good height even if it's not. Oh, hey, is that a full one? It is a full one. Oh, one summer day. That would be kind of fun too. Okay. Sorry, it's early and I have a tickle in my throat. So I just am going to fold this over. And I was going to use actual scrapbook paper for this, but I didn't. And that's okay. And you don't have to. I mean, if you've got music paper and stuff like that, you can use that. Now that doesn't look quite centered, does it? All right. And you guys know I get all self-conscious when I'm not as self-conscious like if Mark is up here, I mean a little bit, but especially when my kid's up here, I'm like, all quiet talking. He doesn't ever say anything negative, about this, but anyway, so I'm just like, so I just get self-conscious. All right, so I'm going to get this glued, and I really want this to be, yeah. I have to get this figured out because I ripped that, so let's see if we can fix it. And I'm just using my glue stick, and I didn't mean to go all the way to the top because I know I have to cut this, but that's okay. You know what we'll do? We'll just measure and mark it, and then it'll be okay. Let's see. Let's just go like this. Where's this gonna go? Like right about there. So I hope everybody's doing really well. Thank you for my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. And of course, welcome to my returning subscribers. You guys know how much I appreciate you. I'm really enjoying this journal. The hard thing is getting up here to work because it's so nice out. And like yesterday, I spent time, I was trying to clean the RV to get ready for a small trip. So I just got done telling Mark just a minute ago, I said, I've got to get like some episodes pre-filmed because I don't want to go that long. Okay, that's gonna be wonky, but I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm not gonna worry about it because I'm gonna cover it with something because I tore it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's gonna get covered. It's gonna be fine. Oh, I'm so mad that I did that. But it's paper and it's fragile and I stuck my nail right through it trying to crease it. So, okay, now what I want is, what do I want? Let's see if these will make, we could make a small tuck with that one. Can we get 3 out of this? Oh, I think we might be able to get 3 little tucks out of that. Wouldn't that be sweet? Okay, let's see. I can't remember. Are we 10 inches tall? You guys probably know, don't you? Yeah, we're 10 inches tall. So let's go like here to here. And I'm just going to put a small dot so that as I embellish this, I don't go past that. And I'll erase that. Don't worry. Okay, so now we need some ink. Okay. And I gotta find some trim to use on this so we can make it all pretty. Just want to take that white edge off there. And I could have used a different color, but I don't think that it would show up because these pieces are kind of dark. So let me dig around for some trim and figure out what I want to use, and then I'll be back. So I've been playing with this. You guys know how it goes with me. I start in one place and end up somewhere else. So I cut these into tags because I was really having a hard time covering. I don't know, I just like the font and kind of like the sayings. This one, I'm just gonna run some trim down and we're gonna use these either as pockets or journaling cards. So I think that would be really cute as a pocket just on the edge of a page here, or a tuck, you know? As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna clip that there so I know that's what I wanna do. Okay, so back to this page. I just got a cutoff of one of the papers I had used. It's the perfect height, and I felt like by using this scrap of card for my pockets, it flowed really well and matched. So now what I'm doing is just toying with bling for this because I put tulle under it. You couldn't see it, and I didn't really want to cover this image, so I'm just kind of playing with some bling pieces. I have these, but I think those are too big. And then I got black, which black is always like a winner, but I was like, oh, I always use black. So then I got this one, and I'm like, okay, well, that could work, but I think it gets lost. And then I was like, ooh, blue. I never use blue, and blue is in all 3 of these, so I think I'm gonna go with blue. And then what that's gonna do is just kind of look like little brads holding these down. The other thing I was considering is, do I want to back these and make them like a little pocket? But I don't think I do. I think it would be really hard, even though I do have a small tag punch. Where's that? Let's just cut a scrap of card here, and I'm just gonna do this because then I can pretend like I could use it, not pretend. Oh, okay. Boy, that hurt my hands this morning. Okay, so there's that. Now that could be kind of cute, but I don't want it to take away from the design, so we'll use that somewhere else. Okay, so that means it's time to start gluing. And I was thinking, do I want to ink that or do I not want to ink it? But I think I want to ink it. So let me set these back in my bin. And I do have like, this is just my grab on the go one. I can pack this like when we travel. So I need to make sure I've got it filled up. because I use it like when we're in here too, when I'm in here working. But it's my like on the go kind of deal. Okay, so glue stick. Let's get these little labels glued down. So I will get these all glued down. You guys don't need to watch me do that. And then I don't know what I'm going to actually put in the pockets or in the belly band. So I have to think about that as well. Oh, I was looking through the words, and there were a few I wanted to use, but I went with these three just because they're all plural. No particular reason. I just liked the way they looked together, and I thought legends, wishes, and charms, that's everything having to do with fairies, right? And of course, we have lots of other words that we can use in different places. But these are just the ones I chose to use on this particular page, obviously. And then I was thinking, well, I don't really know what I was thinking. I actually need to take time and look through my cart because I know I have things that I'm not thinking of to use. Like I know a couple people were very sweet and sent me some fairy stuff to use. Oh, there's fairy stamps over there too somewhere. Okay, so once I get this glued down, I'm going to take a minute and go through my cart before the next video because I want to make sure that I'm utilizing the things that I have for this project in the most efficient way and the best way to make everything like show. Now, I didn't do any lacer trim behind this belly band. I don't know why, but I just didn't feel like doing that on this one. But you guys know there's going to be lace and trim in here. I just didn't use any today. Oh, that's funny. That's the back of that page. No wonder it matches so well. Goofball. All right. And I have to go eat something because I've had like a cup and a half of coffee and I'm like, wee, which you guys are probably feeling in my voice and I probably sound chaotic. All right. So I like to come over here and just try to set that down as straight as possible. Okay, get that down. That's funny. I didn't even look at the other side. I just grabbed it because it was butterflies. Oy. All right, so, okay. Let me start at the bottom so I can kind of try to balance these on the page. And you don't have to. You can do what you want. You can, I mean, you guys know. And I was going to do, I call it the Pam pocket. Let me get the idea book and see if I can find that and show. Well, I'll probably do it somewhere else. So, oh, well, uh-oh. Now that's glued down and not straight. What did I do? Well, we're going to have to figure that out. What did I do? I bet that was the edge and I didn't square it up. Shoot. I caught myself. I didn't say a bad word for you guys. Okay. It's okay. It's paper and we just have to overcome and adapt, right? When we have boo-boos like this. Just get my little Dollar Tree cutting mat here. And I'll probably cut through it. And where is my ruler? Okay. See, these are not mistakes, guys. These are just happy little accidents that make us think outside the box. And look at that. Boom. Fixed. Okay? It's okay. My little label is, you know what? It's okay. I am not going to worry about it. Maybe I'll have to come back and put a little bit of trim down the edge of this now. We'll see. But I really didn't want to. Shoot. This one is, maybe I just cut them all too wide. I have no idea. You know, it's early. I told you guys how early it is, right? Look at that. What in the world? I think some of it is this cutter too, honestly. I know I'm making excuses, but I do think some of it is this cutter because it doesn't always cut straight. I'm not a big fan, but it's what I have, and I'm not getting a new one, so I have to make do. And I know I've seen other people ask, like, does your cutter do this? Yeah, it does. And look, that one's off. No, that one's off too. Just like by like 1/8 of an inch. Maybe it was how I made my marks. I don't know. Just gonna take just a little off that one. See how that looks. It's all right. Things happen. We just have to adapt and overcome, right? Okay. And it's handmade, right? So that doesn't mean, well, I say this, but I'm like the queen of it's not perfect, and it bugs me. So I will probably do something to overcome this now. I just don't know what. Do not know what I will do. I'm shaky. I gotta go eat some. You guys are probably like, stop saying it and go do it. But I mean, I told you it was like, so now it's 7:15, so I have fiddled with this for a long time. And I had said in a previous video, I said, I really need to use a stopwatch and really keep track of how long it takes me by the time I get an idea, and then I go 20 different squirrel moments until I find what I'm gonna actually do, and see how long does it actually take me. So you guys know, for you it's all like no time, but for me, that's why I don't get anything done. Make sure we're not glued shut, and we're not. Okay, so now we want to do some bling, and I won't torture you and make you watch me fuss with these. See, now that's kind of crooked too. I have to think about how I'm gonna fix that. I'll be back. I'm not done yet. So these are not glued down. So I was gonna show you what I did. Then I'm gonna end this video so you guys can give me your opinion. So I just added a little bit of purple lace at the bottom of each pocket, okay? And then I was like, well, I feel like it still needs something. So I dug around and got some of my Sheila bling out. And so I just thought maybe we would add a little gold flower to each pocket. Where's the other one? Right there. But I don't know if that's too much. So I did think about putting it on this side, but I thought if I do that, when we go to put something in the belly band, it might get caught. So that's kind of what I was playing with. I don't know if I like it. Well, I like it, but I don't know if it's too much. And anyway, so this is still not perfect, but I'm just gonna have to live with it. I used, you know, well, I used glue sticks, so if I would have seen it, I would have been able to move it, but I didn't see it. So I have to go get ready for my appointment. I'm gonna let this video start uploading, and then I want to set this page aside, or I'll just put it back in here. So you guys give me your opinion about the little gold flowers, a yes or a no on those. What do you guys think? So I'll put this back in the book, and then you obviously still need something for that belly band, but I don't know what I want to use for that yet. But I do like those colors, and I'm kind of glad I changed my mind because this ties in with this beautifully. Oh, so now let's look at this in a different light. With that, what do we think? I think it kind of is like some bling bling. All right, so let me know what you guys think. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.